This is a golden opportunity again to use this wireless remote, because the wireless remote will allow me to stand well back away from this, and I don't run the risk really of creating any ripples in what should be a mirror-like finish to the shot as well itself.
I absolutely love it when a plan comes together.
Mid-October, shouldn't be snowing right now.
Wow!
Look at this for an autumnal view. Morning. I'm late. You gotta get hustling quick if I want to catch this sunrise. It's my final day and I'm up before the dawn. I'm in the Wisconsin Dells now, and I found a location right on the Wisconsin River that would offer flat cam conditions, but with a twist. A very unstable jetty. Now run the risk of creating ripples in the water if I move my camera in any way, shape or form. So time for aperture mode. We didn't have that far to go this morning. I arrived here in Wisconsin Dells last night at around sunset, but there wasn't much happening in regards to it. But when I did do a recce, I spotted this location here, which is right just before you go into Wisconsin Dells, the main borough or the metropolis really of Wisconsin Dells. And you have some of this bedrock that's here across from me, and the viewpoint within the Wisconsin River as well is quite nice. So I found a place that is to stay that's basically right on the river, and I'm set up right now. It's around 15 minutes until we get sunrise, so I'm going to get a couple of blue hour shots. But one thing is, I'm on a jetty here which is a boat slip, and even the slightest bit of movement here, you may be able to even see it there in that camera, but it's creating ripples in what is otherwise completely flat calm waters. So this is a golden opportunity again to use this wireless remote, because the wireless remote will allow me to stand well back away from this, and I don't run the risk really of creating any ripples in what should be a mirror-like finish to the shot as well itself. So I'm going to get a couple of shots here before blue hour, and I won't be standing back out here again, so it's important that I just get my composition right, because when the sun comes up it should be clear on the easterly direction, so I'm shooting with the sun, but what I'm hoping for is that it will light up what we have across from me here. You have some autumnal colours that are within the trees themselves. There's a lot of evergreens there, but there's some autumnal colours that are remaining in it. But what I am looking forward to seeing is how the light will bounce off the rocks that we have here in front of us. So yeah, I'll take this blue hour shot here, and we'll check back in again once the sun will rise. I have my camera now set up on aperture priority, and it's very rare that I would actually do that, But the reason I'm doing it is I want the camera to do some of the work for me, because I won't be able to come out here to make the adjustments as the light will change. So I've got it on aperture priority, I've got it set to f10, and at the moment what it's giving me here at f10 is a 3.2 second exposure. So I imagine that is going to reduce as the light as well itself will increase when the sunlight will come up. So this again will be something that I'll have to walk away now from here, because every step that I do on this jetty creates a ripple, and that ripple obviously then is going to interfere with the flatness that I have in the scene that's in front of me here. But I do like what I'm looking at. I do like the shapes that are in the rocks on the other side here as well on the bank, and again with the bit of mixture of color that's going to be there, I do think that's going to pop once the sun itself will rise. So yeah, this is quite interesting. This will be a nice shot, I do think. The sky as well itself hopefully will light up. If it lights up, it will be a bonus, because we'll get all that reflected as well. So we're around 5 minutes here just from the sunrise. So yeah, we'll continue here, and I'll check back in once the sun itself then will pop up. The sun has come up now, and there was no real colour in the sky, so I imagine that there's probably some hazy clouds on the eastern horizon, which may affect the end result of the shot that I want to get here. I'm stood away from the camera still, obviously, because I don't want to influence or put any potential movement in the water, like I said, and I'm still on aperture priority or aperture value, depending on the model of camera. And the reason I'm doing that is that the camera then can adjust as the light intensity will increase, because if I was on manual, which I normally would be shooting, I'd have to constantly be adjusting the exposure time to not blow out the image, because obviously the light would be increasing. But when you go on aperture priority, it will automatically do that. So like I said a moment ago there, it was on 3.2 seconds, then it was down to 0.8 seconds last time I checked it, and I imagine now it's probably going to be on maybe, I don't know, half a second or 1/25th of a second or something like that. I'm hoping still that the light will come up and will light up the scene that you see in front of you here, but I'm going to wait now, because I guess, like I say, I didn't get any color for the rise, but I'm going to wait to see if I can get that direct light. If I get that direct light, it will be the shot that I was hoping to get anyway. So yeah, we'll wait, we'll see, probably around another 10 or 15 minutes, and then we'll know more at that stage. The light now is fully up, and I think I'm pretty much done taking my photos. As I suspected, there wasn't very much clear skies on the east. I sent the drone up a moment ago, have a look. You may have seen that footage, but now I'm getting the best, I suppose, really, of what I'm going to get from a light point of view before it gets too harsh and becomes more difficult to shoot. So you can see in the background here, it's lighting up the cliff face quite nice. So I've just changed now my composition. I moved over to where I am at the moment, so to take a photograph of the jetty that the camera was stood on for the period of the shoot this morning. And I think it might just give a nice shot, but again, something different once the light is there. So I really enjoyed this morning, even though I didn't get the exact conditions I was looking for. I still do think I'm going to get some nice photos. It was a beautiful morning, nice and calm. Series of ducks actually just came by the shot, so I'll have a look at those when I get back. Maybe I'll include them, maybe I won't, we'll see. But yeah, thanks very much for tuning in. I really do hope you enjoyed another episode of my vlog. It's nearing the end of my trip now to Wisconsin, and the colours as well are almost gone as well. So I probably will get one, maybe if not two locations more out this morning before I have to head back home. So it's been great so far. I hope you're enjoying following me on the journey. If it's your first time on the channel, please do hit that subscribe button and leave me a like and a comment below. And until the next time, Slán go fóill.